Hi, I'm Tara Stiles, and today on the Yoga Solution, I'm going to show you a nice routine that you can do to open your body and strengthen your body if you're a beginner to yoga. It will also help to calm your mind. Let's get started. So start sitting nice and tall here, however you can sit comfortably. Just relax your shoulders, close your eyes here, starting to draw your attention a little bit deeper inward. Nice, we'll take a big inhale, reach your arms all the way up over your head. And then as you exhale, soften your arms all the way right back down. And then we'll take a big inhale, reach your right arm all the way upward. And then as you exhale, place the hand right on top of this thigh, opposite fingertips right behind your spine. Big inhale to sit up super tall. And then as you exhale, gently spin around a little further, a little easier. And just a few more big, deep breaths like that here on your own. Big inhales to lift you up a bit, and then easy exhales to spin you a little bit further along. So at the bottom of your next exhale, reach this back arm all the way up and over here. Grab a hold of opposite knees, let your head and neck soften and relax. Maybe sway a little side to side. You're just loosening up the spine, making a little bit more space in there. And then when you're ready, roll yourself all the way back up. Same the other side, big inhale, reach your left arm all the way up. And then as you exhale, place the hand right on top of this knee, opposite fingertips behind you. Big inhale to sit up tall. And then as you exhale, spinning around a little bit more. And just a few more big, deep breaths like that here. Big, deep inhale, and then long, easy exhale. One more time, just like that. Big, deep inhale, and then long exhale. And again, we'll reach this back arm all the way up and over here. Grab a hold of opposite knees, and just let your head and neck soften. Maybe sway a little side to side, just lingering in any areas that could use a little extra linger, a little extra breath or two. And when you're ready, round all the way back up from that one. And again, just for a moment, close your eyes here. Let your hands relax on your thighs, just drawing your attention a little deeper inward. And coming out of this one, we'll come onto all fours here on your hands and knees. So go real easy on the joints as you move into this one here. You want to make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide so the wrists are right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we'll just start to move a bit with your spine, with your breath here. So as you inhale, dropping your belly all the way down toward the ground, looking upward. And then as you exhale, rounding all the way in, tucking your chin. And just a few more times like this here on your own, nice and smooth and easy. Moving along with your breath here, big, deep, giant inhales, and even longer exhales. So the fuller and deeper you breathe, the more space can open in your body, the easier your body can move, and the calmer the mind gets. So if you ever notice you're starting to breathe a little shorter and faster, just see if you can bring it back to long and easy. So the next time you do, look all the way upward here, arching at the very top of that inhale, holding the inhale for a moment, tuck the toes and start to lift your hips all the way up and back to a nice downward dog. So for this one, just relax your heels, relax your shoulders, maybe sway a little side to side, just loosening up here the body, maybe press into one hand and the opposite heel and the other way, just feeling into any parts that feel a little more tight, a little more tense here, and just breathing into that. So on your next inhale, we'll lift way up onto your tippy toes, reach your heels up nice and high. And then as you exhale, soften the heels and relax. Twice more just like that here. Big inhale lifts you right up. And then as you exhale, soften the heels and relax. One more time just like that here. Big inhale to take you up to the very top. And then as you exhale, soften the heels and relax. So from here, we'll roll out to a plank pose. Tuck your chin, rolling all the way out here, leading with your upper back. Once you do arrive all the way out here, just the top of your push-up position, top of your head floating forward, heels lengthening back behind you, stomach's nice and sturdy. And just staying here for a few breaths, maybe sway a little side to side, just loosening up here the body, building a little bit of strength, and staying nice and calm. And then when you're ready, gently lift your hips all the way up and back to your nice downward dog. And we'll do that one more time here. So tucking your chin, rounding all the way up to your plank pose. This time we'll lower all the way down to the ground so you're lying on your bellies here. So knees up or down, up to you. Drop the knees if you'd like here. Bend the elbows all the way back. And then once you're down here, interlace your hands behind you. Glue the legs together. We'll lift everything up off the ground so your body's in an easy arch here. Top of your head floating forward. Tippy toes floating back behind you. Back of the neck staying super long. And when you're ready, relax everything all the way down to the ground, or press your palms on the ground, keeping your knees on the ground, shift your hips up and back to sit in your child's pose. Relax your forehead, relax your whole back, maybe even sway a little side to side. And then when you're ready, we'll come back onto your hands and knees again, respread your fingers, tuck your toes, and take a big inhale to lift yourself all the way back to your nice downward dog. And again, maybe sway a little side to side if that feels nice. So real simply, we'll start to walk your feet up to the top of your mat here, one easy step at a time, just checking it with the backs of your legs here. And then once you do arrive up to your very top here, folding inward, let your head soften, let your neck relax. Maybe grab your elbows if that feels nice, swaying a little side to side. You can bend the knees a bit here to ease up the tension in the hamstrings. Just relax over the legs. And when you're ready, releasing here, we'll round up one vertebra at a time, no hurry. Once you do arrive up to the very top, take a big inhale, float your arms all the way upward. And then as you exhale, softening all the way up and over your legs. From here, press your fingertips down to the ground. We'll step your left leg way back behind you to a nice low lunge. And just sink your hips here, maybe sway gently side to side or rock a bit forward and back. Just breathe a lot. Real gently, we'll lower your back knee down to the ground, soft on the kneecap. So up to you, maybe just stay right here if this feels like a lot going on already. If there's a little bit more space to open up the front of your body, go for that. Maybe even take your arms up and back behind you if that feels nice. Just breathe a lot. And then when you're ready, you'll bring your fingertips down to the ground, tuck your back toes under, start to lift your hips all the way up, and let your torso here soften and fold over your front leg. Breathe a lot into the back of your body. And from here, we'll sink your hips back to a nice low lunge here, push down big, and lifts you right up to a nice high lunge. And then as you exhale, all the way right back down to the ground, palms pressed down, we'll step right back to your plank pose. And then from here again, we'll lower all the way down to the ground so you're lying on your belly. This time, plant your palms down and start to open up to a nice upward dog here, swaying a little side to side. If there feels like there's a little bit more space to come up a little bit higher, go for that. If that's too much on the lower back or if it feels any twinging or pain, just soften out and breathe kind of more in this area. And then once you've had enough of that one, keeping the knees on the ground again, shift your hips up and back to sit on your heels. Big breath in your child's pose. And we'll come back onto your hands and knees, respread the fingers, tuck the toes here, big inhale to lift you all the way up and back to your nice downward dog. And again, slowly we'll walk your feet all the way up to your hands, one step at a time. Once you're up here, folding inward over your legs. And we'll round up one vertebra at a time. Once you do arrive all the way over here, big inhale, takes your arms right out and up. And then as you exhale, softly fold right back inward. And again, we'll press your fingertips down, step your right leg way back behind you, nice low lunge. Again, feeling your way into this side here, maybe a little bit different than the other side, swaying around. And when you're ready, gently lower the back knee down to the ground. So again, just feel your way into this side here in the hips and back. Maybe stay here. If there feels like there's a little more space to open it up, go for that, but don't push or force anything. Just staying easy with your breath. And when you're ready, bring your fingertips right back down to the ground, tuck your toes, start to lift your hips straight up and let your torso here fold and relax over your front leg. Breathe a lot into the back of your bodies. And when you're ready, we'll sink all the way back into your nice slow lunge here, push down big and lifts you right up to a nice high lunge. And then as you exhale, all the way right back down, palms pressed down, we'll step right back into your plank pose this time, breathing easy. So from here, we'll come over to a side plank on your right hand. So lifting up the hips a bit, keeping the fingers of the right hand spread super wide, open up your whole body. If this is too much, you can always lower a shin down. Just make sure you can breathe easy wherever you're at. And we'll come all the way back to middle and same thing up and over the other side here, lifting up the hips a bit, keeping the fingers of the left hand spread super wide, open up your whole body. Nice, easy opening across the chest and shoulders. And then when you're ready, coming back to your middle, this time keeping the arms pretty straight, ease your knees down to the ground, and we'll sink into an upper dog from up high. So kind of swaying a little side to side. Again, bend the elbows if it feels like there's too much tension in the back. Just feeling your way into this one. And keeping your knees on the ground here, we'll shift your hips up and back to sit on your heels. Take a big giant breath here in your child's pose. Relax your forehead. And when you're ready, rounding all the way up to sit. And one more big deep inhale, reach your arms all the way and up. And then as you exhale, relax your arms all the way back down. So great job.
So there you have it, a nice routine that you can do if you're just beginning yoga. I'm Tara Stiles, and I'll see you next time on The Yoga Solution.